Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3. Ninja still being kind of a dick after, yeah, a little adventure. And we're tired. It being a Wednesday, we can go out and do the quiz game. We are short of money, so we need to be careful about that. And if you remember last time, Yukari and the Smurf were off talking about something, and apparently Mitsuru's not here, so let's go out and do our nighttime business. Now, I talked about doing the Hierophant, finishing off the social link. I'm not actually going to do that because, looking through my list again, there's an event that's going to happen quite a ways away that basically I need to do to keep everything together as far as my schedule goes. The reason is that we're going to do a Hierophant spend time event, like where we just talk to them tomorrow, and that's not going to give us enough points. And if we spend another day doing another spend time event talking to them, it wastes an entire day that we could be using getting an entire level of another social link. And sometimes that's okay, but because eventually you have to do that for some of them. But there is an event later in the game that will give us points with that, so we'll be waiting until we get that, which will put us up to the next level, up to level 10. So we can't study because we're tired. So it's very, I guess, advantageous to wait on it. And the Persona unlocks will not be coming into play before we really have the opportunity to unlock that anyway. So if you're wondering why I'm going to be stopping at 9 with Hierophant after today, that's why it is. And you know, the things we have to do during non-school. Well, they're talking about the explosion thing. Heard a little bit about that. Where's the building? I guess they would have to. Well, we heard a little bit about this, and that is in fact what Mitsuru was being kind of reticent about answering. That the incident with well, the students. So the yeah, the social links that aren't in the school are a little bit less difficult to schedule than the other ones, because you can basically do them any day you want. But you only really have the opportunity to do them on days where you don't have school social links, for scheduling reasons. But in the next few weeks, I guess. So I'm just gonna put something about that on the exam next week. Like the exams, we're going to have to do a lot of stuff where we just kind of spend a couple days. Okay, this is another question where I have no idea how I'm supposed to know this. It seems like one of those questions that would be, I don't know, better suited to being changed in the localization, I suppose. This is the answer. I have no idea what any of these are. I suppose it's just like they learn that stuff in Japan, like we learn things about the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, or something. So, I mean, they don't know who, you know, Stonewall Jackson is, but, you know, or, you know, it's John Adams, things like that. But it seems like, and of course we get a useless charm point, which does nothing because we maxed it out. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we're going to be working on a lot of our other social links, and you remember we can use the Sundays to talk to the hermit, or in fact any day we don't have to go to school. But we haven't been doing it because we've been using it the opportunity to use dates to increase our social link level with other people. As a rule, scheduling for school people is prioritized over people that aren't in school because basically you have freer scheduling with them. So I hope that makes sense to anyone. Like the level of I suppose if you want to put it that way, points. Of course, we have Omokane here. We pulled him out last time, using most of the remainder of our money. The points, as I understand them, are very close here. So, the amount we're going to get for that little event, and notice it did not give the, you feel like your relationship is going to become closer soon. We don't get that here, because we don't have enough points or enough, well, I guess that's the best way of putting it. Our phone is pinging. Well, we've had this happen before, and this is Elizabeth calling to tell us that Tartarus has changed. Basically, we unlocked the next levels. We'll use the next real opportunity we have to go to Tartarus. Because, well, we need money.
Welcome back.
And yeah, that's true. I'm not sure any of the attacks... Well, I suppose from a gameplay perspective they are. You think? Yeah, I would think realistically she would be talking about the actual effects of the attacks, but you know, that train was pretty dangerous. Alright. What's your deal? He's just gonna say that again. So are we able to go to Tartarus tonight? Okay. Where are they? They would probably be upstairs if they were here. So if you're going to basically find your own way of figuring out your schedule, taking into account little dinks and dunks here and there for skill points, it's not necessarily a bad idea. One's okay. Alright, let's go to Tartarus then. Seems like a good time to do it. And, you know, we're going to have, I think, a few days left over at the end. But there's a few personas that you really want to get before, you know, like, a certain time. And I'm kind of juggling some of the female social links so that I don't screw that up. Okay, so what is our status at? Let's see who we need to use level wise. Okay, so she's 24, 800 experience. Alright. Level 21, we definitely need to take her. 24, 2000 experience. 23. Alright, so we're not going to bring Yukari this time. Normally I don't like doing that. Yukari benefits the most from being higher level than anybody else. Because she has the least amount of hit points. And that's just the long and short of it. And Mitsuru definitely fell behind because she didn't get to participate in those boss fights, but that's how it is sometimes. Guts are back after messing with us, calling us boss and stuff. Whatever, man. So let's check to see what we've got unlocked here. Now, because we've unlocked the third, what's the word I'm looking for here? Tier of dungeons, blocks, that's what they're called. We can actually do that metal thing that we earned up. Okay, this sword one, we don't actually have to pick this up to get it. And these, I'll go over that when we actually go searching for it. I don't think I'm going to, I might randomly pick it up, but if we have a grinding session or something, I will definitely be looking for that specifically. This is something outside of the dungeon. I could have done that before. This is another thing I think we can't do yet. I can do this. It is in fact is on my list of things I need to do, so we'll think about that. Alright, so this is another outside of the dungeon thing. Alright, 65 to 77. let's pick up these two. Because they're the ones that are most reasonable to finish in this time frame. And we'll worry about the other personas later. Now, we don't need this Omo Akane anymore, at least for quite a while. There's nothing I can really do there. And I need to get this Pyrojack some experience. So let's hold off on this. And if I have to dump any personas, I'll dump the Omo Akane. Although I could use it now, but you know, whatever. It's fine. I'd rather not have a shitty persona that has a bunch of junk skills just to clear up some space. Alright. But, you know, standard procedure here for going into Tartarus on an exploration mission, I suppose. I'll be cutting out any battles that I feel are too long, but I'm not going to go full montage this time. So, I like to show the exploration, at least the first time. Okay, that's the exit. I don't feel any need to be fighting these monsters down here because they are cutting into our amount of fights we can actually do. And we might actually go down and get Yukari after a while, so that the two boys aren't getting higher level than her. So, just to level things out. But they'd have to get about a level 2 for that to matter to me. There's a distressed guy. That tells you we shouldn't be in this area for too long. It's behind that guy. I just screwed that up, but let's equip the Pyrojack. Because once he gets that 1800 experience, he'll make that item. I'm fairly certain that's how it works. Once they get their last learnable skill is when they'll produce the item. Alright. Just kind of sneak past that guy. That's dangerous. You shouldn't do that if you're in a... well, pretty much anything is a life or death situation if you get any advantage. Let's pull down these little bone-looking things. And for this exploration thing, I will be, well, I'll go up a few floors doing the normal background music, which is changed when you change blocks. And I'll switch to one of the new ones you can get from talking to Fuka. We've unlocked they unlock all at the same time, and I've already showed the first one. As you can see, it's slightly different looking. And we're looking for specific enemies for our... That wasn't what I wanted to do. For our quests. And these are creation relics and wild drives. Now, wild drives are going to be rare enemies, and I will be seeking them out preferentially because they give more experience. And hopefully we have good personas for fighting them. Alright, here we have one creation relic. Let's scan this first.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Let's just go out for a guess. Mayas usually are weak to fire. Let's see if this follows the trend. Nope.
Still alive.
The enemy's weak against darkness.
Okay, weak against darkness. I don't think we have any darkness skills. We do need to be careful because you can see here there's the Hama skill and the last resort skill. Last resort, it basically explodes. So these are extremely dangerous. Not very much hit points. We've seen things that are far lower level have more hit points.
I failed to finish it off.
And aside from wind, its weaknesses are not that. Alright, let's scan this
Give
one.
me a sec. I'll scan the target.
It uses wind attacks, so let's make sure our persona's not weak to wind before we go. Nope. Real quick, let's see if we got somebody with a death skill. I don't think I do, which is kind of a weakness. Nope, in my repertoire at the moment. I'll be trying to fix that. All right, let's just pump as much damage as we can into this.
2 more enemies.
That's unfortunate. Oh.
Use a bow if you have one.
Okay, so this thing is weak to piercing attacks, which is very nice. Not very dangerous. Nothing much to say about that.
Such persistence.
Okay, that's actually really nice. Because it
Agility down. Please be careful.
it means that it's not using one of its strong attacks. Let's go for a physical attack. Retard.
There's only one and the last one.
There we go. This is one of the reasons I don't like mixed groups. There's a Rakshasa. I guess we'll go for the swords. I don't know which floors. The sword thing, basically, on certain floors you'll be able to find that sword. We not get the... I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. Doesn't look like we got one of the items, so... No. Okay. I don't like mixed groups because they are kind of nasty to fight sometimes. Alright. Let's see if we got some new enemies in here or creation relics.
There are 4 enemies. Attack.
Alright, here we got a couple of new enemies.
Give me a
Dogmatic
sec. I'll
towers.
scan the target.
Don't remember what they're weak to. Let's just go for fire attack, see if that's it. Oh. Those dudes in the back are weak to it.
Electricity doesn't.
Be careful. Fire isn't working.
Alright, so they're not weak to anything, but they don't have very many hit points.
Obey my command.
Here she goes spamming charm.
Damn. Couldn't finish it off.
Alright, and those are called killer twins. I would scan them,
Away.
but they're probably going to be dead soon. Oh, that's not good.
Come defeated an enemy.
Just 2 more to go.
I failed to finish it off.
Not too dangerous. Alright, let's
Understood.
Got it. Alright, fine.
let's be a bit more tactical about this. I don't want to switch out, so I'll just use a physical attack.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. Stop missing, guys.
Damn. Couldn't finish it off.
Someone help Mitsuru's society.
It's alright. Oh, no, it's not.
Is unconscious.
Oh, yeah, let's be careful. Alright. This is another reason I don't like, mixed groups.
There's one enemy left.
That's the last one.
Oh, this is going well. Yeah, great. This is one of the reasons Yukari is useful, because she has the multi-targeting heal.
I couldn't finish it off.
Really good.
Finish it off.
There we go.
The shadows are getting stronger as well.
That was pretty rough, and actually not much experience, so I'm going to be avoiding them from now on. Now we've heard the background music. Let's switch to a new one. As you can see, it just changes the background music a little bit each time we go up a block. Let's check out track 2. It's all piano-y. Alright. So, Junpei is poisoned, so let's fix that. And I don't have a lot of medicines, so let's just have Mitsuru here. Let's heal us. As you can see, persona loadout's quite important as far as how well you can do in an area.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
Here we got 3 creation relics, so this is a pretty good chance of getting what we're looking for here. We're not particularly well equipped right now because we've got a bunch of low-level personas that aren't particularly good at fighting these guys. And we don't have the weaknesses necessary to take out a lot of these immediately.
Such persistence.
That one just won't die.
On the other hand, we do have some pretty good physical attacks to make up for that, which is good. Hopefully we can take out that one. There we go.
More enemies. Obey my command.
And a lot of time it's just the random turn order that will dictate how well you do. Here they didn't get a turn, which is good because they can heal if they get... Okay, we get 2 relic fragments out of 5 we need, so we need a few more.
My skill level has increased.
And now we got Mitsuru up a level. Let's check out the progress of our little Pyro Jack bro. Not that one. There we go. 1,000 experience, so about halfway there. He's low level, so he gets experience a bit faster. Let's check out the rest of this floor. No reason to get going already. But we're further into the game where I don't have to really be selective with which monsters I fight. Not as much, anyway. Because a lot of things just give basically the same amount of experience. I still will give preference to... stronger monsters.
3 of them. Strike first.
We got another new enemy, Mock Wheel.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
No reason to change what we're doing right now. Actually, let's set Junpei to full assault so that he doesn't do anything silly. Sometimes he does. I want him to be... Oh.
It has multiple weaknesses.
Alright, so the Mock Wheel is quite a bit stronger than the things we've been seeing before. As you can see, it nulls slashing and piercing, which means physical attacks are not very great for attacking them. But it's weak to 2 things, which are pretty easily able to get. That power charge is extremely dangerous. It only has 1 type of attack, but we definitely need to keep an eye on this thing. And the moment it's chopped, so that's great. Junpei may crit that if he attacks it. We'll see. But he wasn't actually going after that, which it's not bad. Because it'll enable us to kill one of these things.
2 more enemies. I summon thee.
Okay.
I failed to finish it off.
This isn't good. Yeah, it could have been worse.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, what we want to do this turn is, because we know... Shit. I was hoping that would hit. We want to set Akihiko to knockdown, and I probably should have before. We'll make you heal. We're not in danger, so to speak, right now. Okay. Let's hope that thing doesn't hit me with physical attack. What did you do that for? Oh, she's very short on SP. I didn't realize that. That's not good.
Way to go, senpai. I couldn't finish it off.
You should just keep that thing down the whole time. Presumably.
2 enemies left.
Do we do more damage with the physical attacks here? We do, okay.
Here. The enemies return to normal.
Alright.
Let's go.
So he'll slowly whittle down this guy.
Way to go, senpai.
Let's hope he crits here. There we go. That's nice.
I've been waiting for this. Okay. We did it.
That was great. Alright, then Ares. Can't do anything with that. Alright, let's go for the sword. Again. A Night Falcon. Useless. Another Relic Fragment. Only need 2 more now. And a Turquoise, which is great. Let's take this as opportunity to go back to the entrance real quick. Just to refill Mitsuru's SP. And I'll meet you back up at 65.